It seems the novelty of riding in a driverless car wears off quickly if promotional footage from Google's Waymo is to be believed. Members of the public taking part in its early rider program in Arizona were recently invited to take trips in its now fully automated minivans. After their initial excitement wears off, the video clip shows them playing with their phones, taking selfies and even falling asleep. Waymo's first publicly available ride-hailing service is expected to be unveiled in Phoenix later this year. After the state gave the plans the go-ahead, scroll down for video. The footage was released to coincide with a talk given by Waymo CEO John Krafcik at the SXSW festival, currently being held in Austin, Texas. In the video, travelers can be seen laughing nervously at the empty driver's seat as well as wondering if onlookers were bemused at the sight of the autonomous vehicle. Before quickly become distracted, Mr. Krafcik told audiences at SXSW, "Over the course of this year we've gained increasing confidence that we can remove the safety driver. Everything we learn in one of our cars gets passed to all of our cars. We think he could be the world's most experienced driver." Speaking about the new video clip, he added, "For us at Waymo, the most rewarding things were the yawns and the fellow that fell asleep." Waymo plans to keep a member of staff in the car for the initial phase of its upcoming driverless taxi service in the Arizona. Google announced a fleet of driverless taxis would take to the streets of the region after being given the green light by the state. Waymo parent firm Alphabet's self-driving car unit will launch a commercial ride-hailing service similar to Uber's. Using the automated technology, the launch comes after Arizona's Department of Transportation approved Waymo's application to become a transportation network company. Waymo's application was based on the autonomous Chrysler Pacifica minivans the firm has been testing in 5 U.S. states. The company has been trialing a self-driving car service in Phoenix since April 2017, which lets passengers hail cars through an app for free. Driverless cars such as Waymo's automobile work using sensor technology to detect structures and obstacles. Waymo uses LiDAR, light detection and ranging sensor technology. In LiDAR scanning, one or more lasers send out short pulses which bounce back when they hit an obstacle. These sensors constantly scan the surrounding areas looking for information, acting as the eyes of their car. With the application's approval, Waymo can now start charging for the rides. First to use the new service will be those who are already part of this public trial. As we continue to test drive our fleet of vehicles in Greater Phoenix, we're taking all the steps necessary to launch our commercial service this year, a Waymo spokesman said in an emailed statement to Quartz. While Waymo will not run the world's first autonomous taxi service, an accolade snatched by Singapore firm Nutonomy in 2016, the company will operate the United States' first commercial self-driving cab fleet. Waymo showed off its self-driving Chrysler during a rare peek at a closely guarded testing facility located 120 miles southeast of San Francisco in October 2017. This image shows footage from the demonstration. Waymo's vehicles in Phoenix have already driven more than 4 million miles, 6.4 km, on public roads. Waymo also began testing its self-driving service in Atlanta, Georgia, in January, making it the 25th U.S. city Waymo has tested its service in. Among other cities the service is being tested are San Francisco, California, Detroit, Michigan, and Kirkland, Washington. The news comes after Waymo announced in January 2018 it was set to buy thousands more Chrysler Pacifica hybrid minivans. The new deal, made between Google's parent company Alphabet and Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, will expand upon this. The self-driving ride-hailing service says the additional vehicles will support Waymo as it expands to more cities across the U.S. The number of purchased vehicles has not been disclosed by either party, nor has the value of the deal. Fiat Chrysler's recommended starting retail price for the 2018 Fiat Chrysler Hybrid is set at $39,995, £28,000. If Waymo's order is in the 1,000s, the deal is worth at least $40 million, £28 million. The first deliveries are expected to start arriving at the end of 2018. Our partnership with Waymo continues to grow and strengthen. This represents the latest sign of our commitment to this technology, Fiat Chrysler Chief Executive Officer Sergio Marchionne said in a statement in January. According to Reuters, the deal could put pressure on Uber and General Motors to speed up their efforts to start their own self-driving Ride-hailing services. Waymo built Castle, a hidden mock city that can quickly be configured to test different scenarios. It's located north of the Merckx metro area where the Castle Air Force Base used to be and has been rented by Google since 2014. As part of the initial 2-year lease, the firm rented 80 acres from Merckx Country for $456,000, being paid in $19,000 monthly installments. It has different driving environments including residential streets, expressway-style streets, cul-de-sacs, and parking lots. At Castle, the roads are named after famous cars such as DeLorean, Bullitt, Thunderbird, Fury, and Barbera. For the structured testing, Waymo looks at how self-driving cars perform on real roads to determine how they need to practice, then they build what's required at Castle. The fake city has no buildings except one, a converted military dorm Waymo employees sleep in when they're too tired to make it back to San Francisco. It's hidden, and you need GPS coordinates to find it.
Tell me where the freak's at.